Alright. Here I am, and I am live. I am live, and live is me. And my sound sounds decent. And since the sound sounds good, I can get a move on. Unless I drop my phone. There we go. That's not so bad. Alright. Well, due to the technical difficulties that I had last time, which I believe was the stream that I did on Sunday, but I could be wrong, I don't know. I went back, restarted my campaign, and got back to where I was. And it didn't take me too long, because it didn't... I love this game, and I'm decent at it, so I played through. It didn't feel like it took very long at all. And I also skipped all of the cutscenes that time, so... but to spare everybody at home, I did not stream that. I just did it offline, all on my own. So, now I'm back, and we're going to continue as if the last stream never happened. So, Jack Killer, if you're watching, sorry about that, dude. I guess any conversations we started having during my last stream, I am going to pretend never happened. But hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here with me. I am going to be continuing now the story of Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown, on Ace difficulty, using only the F16C. I am getting started pretty late today, so I'm not going to be able to stream incredibly long, but I'm going to try and blitz these missions reasonably quick. And if I'm good enough, maybe, just maybe, I can successfully succeed at these missions without failing miserably like I did on that one stream. Oh wait, that stream didn't exist, so hopefully I don't embarrass myself this time. That's all I'm saying.
Here he comes.
Refer back to the previous episode if you want to see this cutscene in its entirety. I'm going to go ahead and skip this, because I watched it at the end of the last stream and put it up on YouTube. So now we are continuing where we left off with rescue.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the certain Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Iranian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron to be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you have triggered. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Alright. So the mission is to get from here to here without being spotted by radar. Let's do that. Love that music. double check our parts here. All right. Maybe the next challenge I do will be F16C with no parts at all. That'd be interesting. Here we go. And I do not remember what the height is for doing this to get the ace to appear. I believe I mentioned that during the non-existent redacted last stream, but I just cannot remember for the life of me. I want to say it was 600 feet, but I could be wrong, so I'm going to go with 300 feet
You are not permitted to make contact.
and try to fly the entire way.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar.
This feels really low, but I'm going to try and do it.
Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
I'm sure it's higher than 300 feet, but I'm going to try 300 feet, and if I start running into trouble, I'm just going to assume 600 feet and try to do 600 feet. My altitude starts dropping on its own because the clouds begin pushing me. I will be pulling up some.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused. Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Alright.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Let me a hand, Trigger. Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
There we go. Hey, Scorpio! I don't know if you noticed I dropped into your stream the other day,
Trigger, the
but
first
I was
stage
only
of
able
the
to be there for a
mission
couple
is
of minutes. I
clear.
had a bunch of stuff going on.
Don't celebrate yet. The real
Nice to
fight's
see you,
about to
man.
get started.
How you been? Thanks for being here.
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Locked. H2, target destroyed.
Whoops.
Target
Ooh,
eliminated.
nice.
Missile inbound! Missile inbound! H2, target down. Half of the SAM sites are down.
Oh, man. It's alright.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Call them squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Half of the anti-air guns down. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before then. All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
This is Sea Goblin. We've arrived.
I keep trying
Your LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by.
to use the machine gun.
Mage 2,
For some reason, I just can't hit with it. As a matter of fact, you did notice, but a bit too late, so you left me a message on the Discord. Oh man, I haven't checked my Discords for like 2 days. I think I only hopped on there to mention that I wasn't going to be able to stream yesterday, and that was pretty much it. I will definitely drop back by the Discord after I stream here and check out your message and respond. Thanks so much for dropping into the Discord. That's awesome. I appreciate that.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
And Mother Goose 1, I believe, was the... Mother Goose 1 is the call sign that was used for the rescue craft in... Or it wasn't even a rescue craft. I think it was because it was the President's craft in Ace Combat 5, I want to say.
Missile away. Missile inbound! Missile inbound! Target destroyed.
We're swarming. There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them. Eliminate all enemy UAVs.
Might be obscured, I might not admit. Oh, didn't quite get it.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Alright. As long as they don't dodge, those two are dead. Perfect.
Let's take it up a notch, okay?
That's about half. Mop up the rest.
Express identified!
Oh, man.
Behind the gantry crane!
You know, I didn't notice until, I think it was on Sunday, I was looking to see how many people are following me.
Incoming!
And I noticed I have 45 people following me on Twitch. And I thought, man, that's awesome. I never thought I'd get that many. That's so cool. And then I thought about it and I was like, that's really not that many. But I'm not worried about it. I haven't really been doing this for the viewers. I mean, I really appreciate you guys watching, but yeah, I think I've just been doing this because it's fun for me, which is what everybody says you should be doing, so I guess it's just kind of cathartic. I get to make my own hours, do something I love, show off some of my skills, what few there are, and you know, be goofy about the things I suck at, which I'm fine with, so it's been really nice. I'm really glad that you guys take the time to watch. So anybody watching, past, present, future, whatever, I really appreciate you guys being here. It's always nice to have somebody sharing my hobbies and interests, you know? Even if I don't fully know what I'm talking about when I talk about military hardware, there's always going to be somebody smarter than me that remembers things better than me. But I do love reading up about military history and cool stuff like that. And it's really nice to have other people that share in my interests and can correct me when I put my foot in my mouth, you know. So really, really nice to have, you know, to have friends, to have pals, to have buds, hang around, and you know, despite me not being the most entertaining person in the world, I know that for a fact. I appreciate you guys sticking around. It's nice to have you. It's fun. So now, I'm going to... Oh, I thought I'd get him with the machine guns, even if the... Nope. Even if the missile missed, thought I had him. Man, I am bad at machine guns. I've been spoiled by Ace Combat 6 machine guns that have, like, crazy great hitboxes for the bullets. Whew! Alright, there we go. I can finally pick this guy off, and that'll be it. And then I gotta go get... I see him up there. He's to the north of me. Dang it. I'm gonna fire this, and then he's gonna disappear because it'll go into the next phase of the mission, won't it?
Fox 3! Fox 3!
Alright, please do not exit.
All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off.
Okay, cool.
Mother Goose 1, take
There's
off.
gonna be some talking. Please just keep talking while I go get this aircraft. I have to go get this guy. No, you can't leave. Did you just disappear?
Let's wait till we're
Oh,
safe.
he did. He's gone.
Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5
That makes
minutes
me really
remaining.
sad.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar.
Darn.
Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as
Did all that to get the ace. Don't worry, I've killed him
From
before.
Arsenalbird.
A big
Don't think this is the
bird
first
coming
time I've
up.
ever gotten him unlocked or
Mage, protect
anything.
Mother Goose 1.
But
Shoot down any
I'm pretty sure I've gotten
UAVs.
all of them,
Gollum, intercept
including the
UAVs.
one from
One will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about
the
those
canyon
animals.
run. There's a canyon run in
Gollum
every
2,
Ace
don't
Combat
stray
game.
off on me. Always maintain
That one was a
element.
real pain.
Forming up.
But I think I've gotten all of them. And it just would have been really cool to kill him on stream, you know? So I was excited to go do that. Take him out. Oh well. Such is the hand that fate has dealt me today.
Yes, sir. He's an old timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your
Hey, a
tail.
buddy of mine
Take
is
evasive action.
broadcasting right now. Cool.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fight.
Shout out to my buddy El Fiery.
Understood. An arsenal bird
Cool
is on
guy
its
who
way.
supports me.
Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Mage 2,
Nice.
enemy UAV down.
Cargo 1, where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my orders. Got the lighthouse behind the harbor. They won't be able
1, 2.
That ship isn't one of
I only got 2.
Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Players cannot save you.
One here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, babble.
3 minutes.
Alright, here goes Babel. Tower of Babel.
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual. Gargoyle Squadron, report. Evading.
HQ, one hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority. Breathing down my neck. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the
I
situation.
have 1 left. I guess that guy gets it.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Hurley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1,
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
of course.
How many are in those clouds?
Mage 2, locked. Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
Why are they still in the air?
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board.
Why isn't he leaving?
Mother Goose 1, respond.
Trying to fly through. Suicide.
Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining. Mage 2, Fox 2. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, Are you piloting that
I hate
plane?
this. They just keep choosing to dodge.
Waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing
just
their
roll.
attack.
Roll out of the way and turn. Oh, that's right. Scripted event.
Oh my god. Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Rusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Oh yeah, language warning,
Arsenal
sorry.
bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating a former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Alright, so that is the mission rescue. Fun fact, and spoiler alert, the F-18 Hornet that flew past Trigger, your main character, right after Mother Goose 1 got shot down, was being controlled not by a normal pilot, but rather a sort of drone pilot. It's like a drone machine with cameras that is placed in the pilot's seat in place of an actual pilot. And it's being run off of Mihail, I can't remember his last name now, Mihail Vilagi or Vislagi or something like that. It's being run off of his data. Scorpio says, yeah, Scorpio says, yeah, I finally hit 50 followers just before I started having those streaming problems. Luckily, they are now solved. That's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear that. Turns out it was that odd, unwanted change to my stream encoder hardware. I am not sure what that means, from CPU to GPU, that had caused it. Hopefully, after I get my proper glasses on Saturday, I'll be able to do streaming more regularly. Right on, man. Sounds amazing. I am happy for you. 50 followers is no joke. It's a long, long slog to get from nobody following you to 50 people following you. That is a big deal. Alright, here we go. We're going on to the next mission now. And we're going to see if we can shoot down some more drones and pick apart some more of the Erusian military as we go forward. Oh wait, that's right. We might be in trouble. Because they think we shot down Mother Goose 1.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, we must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here.
Oh, nothing. Just got accused of
My
shooting
dad
down
died
the
fighting for
former
OC
president.
Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job. And one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. The guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this. Talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. Oops.
Spoiler warning and language warning going forward, just in case anybody didn't notice by now.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tag name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly.
Excuse me, just had a big ol' sneeze.
Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
And here we go. This is going to be Operation High Card, mission name 444. Named for the 444th Squadron, otherwise known as Spare Squadron. We're a bunch of prisoners. And Scorpio, the more regular streaming, that's exactly what I'm trying to do now, is get back into the streaming and make it a regular thing again. So hopefully I can blitz through this mission correctly and accurately without failing like I did the last time, but I'm still going to try and get that ace, which means I think I need about 75% or more damage to my craft in order to get that ace to show up. Whoops, what am I doing? It's F16C. The one thing I might do while I'm in Spare Squadron, though, is I might change my emblem to reflect that I'm in Spare Squadron. So where is... Oh, you know what? I have to select the... Here we go. Spare skin. There you go. Now you can see my sin lines. Alright. So we're all set. Let's do this.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
All right.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your
There's
call
me.
sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Spare 15.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now. My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. Spare 8, when you land, your ass is grass. Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good.
Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Here comes Harling's murderer.
He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes.
Always in the know, aren't you?
I wasn't even trying to dodge that. I was just holding down the left bumper.
Settle down. Excited
Come
to
on.
have another murderer with you?
Shoot me. Do it.
This is Bandog. Spare 15 live handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. No, it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot
All right.
of noise.
I have 75% damage exactly.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Righto.
43, this is Squad 1. Numbers we can handle. Proceed with us. Squad Squadron, get into formation.
Spare 15, you're too far away. No time for sightseeing.
There's a juicy target.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower!
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke!
Send in the fire team. Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKenzie? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Should be done by now.
Have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill
After
trigger?
it starts. This is the first unit.
Counts going forward.
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line too?
I'll show you all how it's done. Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Behind bandit.
Head to the next target. Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. 4 scratches.
Missed. Oh well.
They're called sin
Alright. I'm going to go kill that guy.
Get the top score again.
As soon as I'm done with him, I'll be heading back. When I'd hit 50, Scorpio says, I had all but one of the conditions to reach the invitation to affiliate. Unfortunately, because it took me so long to figure out what was causing the problem, I now have to redo some of them. Aw, man, I'm sorry, that sucks. Yeah, when I was first streaming, you remember I was doing almost like 6 hours a day on those Subnautica streams. And I had every requirement fulfilled except for the number of followers. So now if I hit the number of followers, I may have to also redo some of the other requirements. Just so happens. So I'm right there with you, man. Alright, those might hit. He might be dead. Nope, guess not.
Focus on destroying the target.
Why can I not hit with a machine gun in this game? There! I think I got lucky on that, but it's okay. Please just hit him and die.
You're being slow.
Oh!
Bingo! Direct hit.
Okay, finally.
Oh, yeah.
All done with that.
Let's do this. Sperry, watch your mouth.
Easy pickings now. Push it. Damn it. We were supposed to be done before the bombers even arrived.
Whew. It's getting a little warm back here. I may turn on the fan.
Bingo!
It's an overhead fan, a ceiling fan, so hopefully it won't make too much noise.
Downey, keep your mind on the mission.
Alright, I need very badly to take out some of these bombers,
Dressed up for nothing.
Attacking from behind my target.
which is what I'm about to do. And then I'll probably handle those fighters.
Man inside it.
No way anyone's gonna take the top score.
Might start turning before I have a chance to launch, so I'm not going to fire. Okay, here we go. That'll do it for that one.
We can't break away. We can't.
That'll do it for that one.
Three from your blower. Bandit on my tail.
Fox 2.
Got him.
Escorts. Hurry up. Finish the job and let's get out.
Do this work.
Approaching target. Open the bomb bay doors.
I want you.
Hell yeah!
Hey, do you have a read on the situation?
Alright, I think he's done. Yep.
You really think you can get a bunch of convicts to just put on a show? Your ass is mine. Die.
Alright, gotta get those bombers.
All aircraft, act at your own discretion. Bandit sighted. Fox 2.
At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Keeping looking. Breaking. Wingman down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
Overshot my target there.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, Ellie thinks he's squadron leader.
Continuing ahead. Fox 2.
I don't think I hit either one of those. Darn.
Now, I got good money
All right.
riding on your survival. Some guys have got
Tu-160s. A little bit hardier than the Tu-95s.
The targets are still active.
A little harder to... Did that... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I don't know if I ran into that bomber or
shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're clear to engage. Show no
that hurts my
mercy.
pride very badly. Basically the same thing happened last time where I ow.
I decide when you die.
I guess I just wasn't paying attention. Got a bad angle. Got taken out. It really sucks.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Head to the next target. Radar ping. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harley's murderer.
We're losing escorts. Hurry it up. Finish the job and let's get out.
Let's see. Scorpio says, I was doing 8 to 12 hour broadcasts nearly every day for over a month. Then some dang update comes along.
Breaking out of block. We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't.
Changed the selected encoder to run using my video card instead of my CPU. Choked my in-game frame rate down to 1 FPS. Wow, that is really bad. Making my games unplayable and streams unwatchable. And choppy. Yikes. That does sound really frustrating. I'm glad you finally got that figured out. That is good. And on the plus side, now all you gotta do is go back to doing some streaming. Of course, waiting on your glasses. Will you please die? What does it take to destroy you? Jeez.
Focus on destroying the target.
There we go. Alright. This MiG-29 up here.
He's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Targets that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Big man down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
Ooh, that's gotta suck. He popped flares and he still got killed.
Now he thinks he's squad leader.
Oops.
Trigger, don't get shot down.
He was
now.
braking and I wasn't.
I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need to yap to pull the trigger.
Dang it. I can't hit with a machine gun anymore. I'm so bad at this. I don't even know
Get on their
why.
ass if you want to score.
Okay.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Are you? Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Trigger again.
On fire. We're going down.
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Like that. Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out.
This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced
Dodge
pretty
that.
good. Can't believe these things used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Spare 15.
And somebody has got my number bad.
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades.
Got one.
3 targets remaining.
Spare 15, don't take the fun away from your comrades. Okay. I'll try not to. That was bad. That missile got really close. I should have just popped flares on that one.
I should have put it all on trigger.
Pretty sure that's a miss, but yeah.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Sparing, watch your mouth.
Chew on lead, pal. Bingo. Good going. That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Finally, okay.
The bombers are ripe for the picking. Looks like we get to go home early today, gentlemen.
I love this job.
Yikes.
Trigger does all the work. Even our noble count is no match for Harling's murderer.
When you're on ace difficulty and only a couple of missiles can take you out, it's a little stressful sometimes when you have a lot of them on you.
Move in. Watch your tail.
Now though, I can just chill out.
One bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first serve.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah. Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB.
Alright.
Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what? You're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing.
Hello,
We don't
hello.
want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land.
Selfies.
Wind conditions are calm.
Not sure how to pronounce that, I'm sorry.
Too fast.
Hello, hello,
Lower
Self.
airspeed.
How you doing today? Nice to have you here. Thanks for joining us.
2 miles
Let's
to go.
see. Slow down. Point your nose up. Something, something. Blah, blah, blah.
Lower your nose. You're too high.
No, make me.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Or am I? A friend just offered me the deluxe edition of this game today.
You're down.
Oh man, it is a really good game. I think
lost a lot of money for
if
that
it was
trigger. Don't forget.
the deluxe edition, it probably would have also come with Ace Combat 6 on the
Spare
Xbox,
15, the runway's free.
or Ace Combat
Permission to
5
take
on the
off.
PlayStation
Go now.
4, I believe. So if you do get it, you should definitely double check to see if you get the extra game.
Take off control.
Oh, on Steam. Okay, I wonder, do you get any extra game on Steam? Man, it's a great game though. It really is. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend. If you are going to continue watching, major spoilers for the rest of the game, especially from this point on.
Here comes Harling's murderer.
I am going to be letting the cutscenes run from start to end, and I won't talk during the cutscenes. And I'm also going to let the briefings and debriefings run start to finish, and I'm not going to interrupt those. So if you don't care, okay, cool. You just want action. Oh, let's get to some action then. I am more than happy to deliver on that. Wait, what did you write the first time? Oh, Oh, esction instead of action. Hey, that's okay. You must be on a keyboard, so I'm betting your A button and your
Did I
S button
say
are
you
right
could
next
take
to each
down
other.
the enemy?
Perfectly
Throw
understandable.
Anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Yep, that was it. The last time I messed up, followed me. Oh, you're on mobile. Okay, yeah. Well, then your thumb is just too big and you hit the S button by accident. Still totally understandable. And if you were on Xbox, the joystick for the virtual keyboard sometimes sticks a little bit, and you might think you went over to A, but you actually stayed on S. Also totally understandable. Basically, you can get away with anything. All right, here we go. I'm a huge grammar Nazi sometimes, but I won't be with my chat. You'll be fine here. This is one of them. What do they call that? Bro zone. It's a bro zone. I like you. Hey, I like you too. Thanks. I appreciate that. All right, here we go. We're going to the next mission. If there's a cutscene, I will shut up. It's starting. Shh.
Mihai's granddaughters like to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about.
It's a tiny bit creepy.
Everyone on the base did the same. Their reception for all creatures.
Very creepy.
Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?
People of my generation can no longer speak for each other. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars very far. Mihai was originally from Shalashi. His real name is Mihai Dmitri Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalashi. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalashi. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title until standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited him and noticed the rose on there.
Remember that. That's important.
She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job search his neurological data after all. Wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland,
Even from Glasses. Glasses O'Houlihan. Mission 6, long day, the mission I've been dreading. The tough one. Even though the previous one's the one I died on. Cough, cough.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that could be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Alrighty. You got it, boss. Just call me selfish, what you wanna. Dude, I don't blame you. I have this one friend who's changed his name like 6 times. And every time there's always a bunch of X's and Y's and slashes and numbers in it. It just blows me away. I can't keep up. But it's fine. I can figure it out. It'll be fine. The IWS at the end of your name almost kind of makes me think of like a C-Wiz. So I might call you Self-Wiz. I don't know. We'll see. But here we go. Long day. So this is the bombing mission. This is, I called it the hard one, but it's really not incredibly difficult. It's just long. And it may require a reload at some point. So I am going to be using the guided penetrating bomb, I think. Maybe. There are some aircraft that I can shoot. Well, you know, there aren't as many aircraft as there are ground units. I think I'll use the GPB just to round me out a bit, so I have something else to rely on for taking out ground targets. Yeah, that is what I say. Oh, cool. Self-Wiz. Right on, man. Let's see here. So then that's going to be select parts. We're going to go to arms. We're going to take out the special missile ones for load limit and homing. We're going to replace them with... Aren't really any hard targets in this mission, if I remember right. So we're going to do bomb load limit. So, whoa, that takes us up from 10 to 26. That's 16 more. Nice. 160%, it looks like, increase. And then we want, I think blast range is what we want, because it's going to spread out the damage. Reload would be nice, but I don't think it's necessary. So we're going to go with that, and then we'll do this, and we'll make sure that that's at the end, because that's just a personal pet peeve of mine. And we're still in spare squadron, so we're still using the spare skin. We'll change that up on the next mission when we're not in spare squadron anymore. I'm going to play on the hardest difficulty. I always play in the hardest. That's right. I actually do always start with Ace on these games. I played 4 and 5 back in the day on the PlayStation 2. I played Ace Combat Zero, the Balkan War, on the PlayStation 2. I actually own that one. 6 and Assault Horizon are both on Xbox 360, and I think exclusively so, but I could be wrong. And then I've got this one, which is fantastic. So it's perfect. It works out great. Fantabulous. So, and if you play on the hardest difficulty too, that just makes us peers. What do you mean you are an autistic gamer? I'm a gamer who has autism. Autism is a mental disorder that is characterized by social difficulties. We'll say difficulties. That's a fair way to put it. If you know about it, it's got a lot of different symptoms and things that like are common or things that are uncommon. One of them is like eye contact. It's very difficult sometimes to get a person who's autistic to make eye contact with people. And oh, you know what it is. You were just wondering if it was real. Yeah, I have autism. I'm actually Asperger's, so autism spectrum technically. But I mean, it's all the same, really. In the end, it's autism spectrum, so it's just, if somebody says, oh, I'm autistic, I mean, they could be anywhere on the spectrum and they'd still be autistic, I mean. But yeah, absolutely, it's true. It's something I've lived with from the day I was born, or at least as far as I can tell. I don't really remember my birth. Don't know if that's like a normal thing for people. But yeah, that's just, you know, that's just my perspective on life. That's the angle, the filter that I view the world through. So, you know, that's just something I throw out there. I don't mind talking about it. Not really sure exactly what to say about it though. You know, I don't have like a speech prepared or anything, but it's you know, it's given me a slightly different view than a lot of my friends and family. On like, you know, just life and how to deal with things. So yeah, that's just me. Just something I throw out there so people are aware in case I get really goofy or random and people don't understand. Sometimes I can just, you know, throw that out like, oh, well, I'm autistic, so, you know, it's comes with complications.
It doesn't get easier jobs. This is insane. Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead. You're giving me another shot.
Okay, that'll work. Woo! Yeah, that not matter. It just a part of you. That is correct, sir. That is correct.
Why are you acting like some big shot?
Okay. Basically like saying I am a I don't know. I don't know what else would be similar. It's like saying I am paraplegic or I am a doctor. You know, these are just parts of your life. Something maybe you've studied for, like being a doctor, or maybe something you just had happen to you, like being paraplegic, or something you were born with, like the color of your skin, or being autistic. It's just part of your life. Whether it's a big part, a small part, whether it, you know, has something to do with your worldview, or whether it's something you just put behind you. Everybody's a little different about it. Okay, okay, hang on, there we go. Yeah, it's way more noticeable though when I'm wait, sorry, Ace. Crossplay? Crossplay. No? I don't think so. Not between like Steam, Xbox, PlayStation. Not as far as I'm aware. Oop, that was behind me. I didn't see it coming. Good thing it, Whew. Alright, here we go. So that guy goes to that.
Trigger, I like your style.
Nice. Nice.
Space uses its surroundings. Very good.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Okay. What are my points at? 10,000 out of 24,000. Got a missile incoming. It's not anywhere near me yet. Okay. Plenty of points left to earn. Plenty of time left to do it. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that? Whoopsie. Is that no, that's a Harrier. What was that other one that passed me? Was that an AV-8B as well? And you know what? There, that'll do it. Oh, that is! Those are the guys shooting at me. The Harriers. Bravo! It's absolutely nothing to be ashamed of at all, my friend. I have a young relative with Asperger's, so I'm quite familiar with it. Ah, yeah, dude, definitely. Definitely not something I'm ashamed of. Definitely not something anybody should need to be ashamed of. It's just something that changes the way you think. That's really all that it is. And it's something that maybe, you know, somebody like me, I've spent a lot of my life figuring out how to adjust, figuring out what I need to do in order to fit in with the people that I grew up around and the people that I want to be, you know, the people whose lives I want to be a part of. And so that's what I did. Other people, they may go a different way with it, and that's fine. You know, you may not agree with somebody, you may not even get along with them, but hey, there's nothing wrong with using what God gave you and choosing to take whatever path you decided to take in life. Nothing wrong with it at all. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get that AA gun real fast. Still watching my points, because I do need 24,000. 1 second. Oh no! Yep, that is, man, that is a lot of bullets. That missile wasn't even my biggest. Okay, there we go. So this helicopter's about to die. Boy, what do I... There we go. Woo! Anyway, thanks. What was that? Do I have Steam? I do have Steam, yes, but I am streaming from Xbox. So I use my Xbox for streaming and for most of my gaming, and my PC actually was just recently diagnosed with a faulty Ethernet cable port, so I can no longer use my cable connection to game on my PC. So that is a really big downer for me. Can't play Ark on it. Can't do hardly anything really. But yeah, it is something I have. I actually just got a game not too horribly long ago called Duskers, which was a whole lot of fun. If you've ever heard of Duskers, if you've never heard of Duskers, it's a kind of a horror. Man, it's weird. It's really interesting. It's a horror / thriller where you play as like a salvager, scrapping derelict vessels out in space, and it is just super cool and interesting. And it's the kind of horror I can get into, because normally, yeah, I would use Wi-Fi, but my Wi-Fi signal is really weak on the other side of my house where my PC is, and it doesn't have built-in Wi-Fi, so I have to use like a little USB like Wi-Fi device, and it just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem to do the job, you know what I memean? So it's just one of those things. One of those things I have to kind of work around. And I had gotten a really cheap 100-foot cable that would reach all the way across the house so that I could game on the PC. And then the port just junked out on me, which was definitely no good. So that happened. I'm gonna have to rely on my GPBs a lot more now because I am running low on missiles, down to 33 out of 90, almost down to a third of my missiles, and I know there's going to be... Oh, you use a USB Wi-Fi as well? Man, mine must just not be that great. I don't know. Maybe it's my router. The signal might just not be able to reach that far back. I'm not sure. But in any case, in any case, like I was saying, the main thing that I used, you know, Steam for was like playing single-player games like Duskers and such. I did play a few games like Forts with friends, but I was never super good at them. And I played Ark with my wife and my brother-in-law. And Ark, I don't know if you're aware, Ark is very heavy on the GPU, so I have some trouble running it without the wired connection. Actually, kind of a lot of trouble running it without the wired connection.
That's 3. This is spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
Okay, so I got one.
God damn it! I'm hit. I'm still at the table. I roll a missile. Another one. I've got a bet on me getting out of this. Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High Roller.
Okay.
He's been taken out. Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down.
Crud. But yeah, no, so I do have Steam, I do use Steam, just not for very much. And primarily for, like, single-player games and such things.
There's no point. Retreat. Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
Man, there are an awful lot of missiles in the air right now. Wait, maybe not. A few of them just kind of disappeared. Oh, didn't quite get it. One of those was a SAM, so that's good. I'll knock out one missile source, which is nice. Can I ask your age? Yeah, normally one of my rules is keep your personals personal. So anything that you don't want somebody else to know, anything that's potentially information somebody could use against you, don't reveal it. But I am the guy in charge. I'm the streamer, so I guess I get to abuse the rules whenever I feel like. So yeah, I'm more than happy to tell you. I am actually about 30, what was it, 2? I am 32, gonna be 33 the end of this year, I believe. Oh, goodness. So I am an adult, I think. Pretty sure 30-something qualifies as an adult. Man, I have just got so many missile warnings. I'm gonna start getting these guys out of the way. Alright, there's one. Yeah. Can I find any SAMs? That's an AA.
Spare 15 missile.
Whoops.
Nice job, Trigger. That's fine.
Ooh, I thought I was gonna get hit by that, and I didn't. My voice is much younger. That is cool. Well, I try to keep my youthful spirit. I like to think that I'm young at heart. I don't know what that really means, but I basically consider it, I don't have a whole lot of responsibilities in my life, and I kind of like it that way. So I've been able to maintain some semblance of youthful energy. Whew. Yeah. Not great. Not great. Okay, there we go. I don't know if I'm gonna hit either one of those. Ooh, that felt great.
That's more than an ace.
There's one.
Bandits in the tunnel. They're taking you out from inside. Tunnel? You gotta be kidding.
Okay, there we go.
AA gun down.
Whew, goodness.
Missile, evading.
There we go. Okay. I have definitely dealt a lot of damage to those air forces, but they are still coming at me.
Enemy is locked on.
Can't seem to find time to get away. Wait a minute. There's supposed to be a tunnel around here somewhere, isn't there? Whoops! That is definitely a SAM. Okay. Definitely a SAM. Alright, so where's the tunnel? I know there's a tunnel. There it is. Right? Isn't that the tunnel? Yeah, that's the tunnel. Uh-oh. Ooh, buddy, that is low. That is very low. Ooh, boy. Yeehaw. Oh, man. Whoops. Oh, I love it. He says that I crashed because I went through a tunnel. And he couldn't see me for a moment there. That really gets the heart racing when you're not properly lined up for some trick that you pull off. Man, oh man, that'll do it. People ask me about my workout routine. Oh yeah, I dogfight in online games. Oh man, I used to play... Actually, that reminds me, I used to play this one... wasn't... I mean, I think there was an online aspect to it. I just don't remember for sure. Okay, good. I hit my quota for points, so we're okay. Oh, I can relax now. Yeah, it was a World War II aircraft simulator, combat flight simulator of some kind, and it was on Microsoft Windows way back, like Windows 95 old, and whew. Oh, you said, Self says, tomorrow I finish the download of the game. Oh, yeah, dude. Downloads these days are a menace to my data. It used to be like the old NES games that were the size of like a modern day JPEG image, and now we have games that are the size of man, entire computers from back in the 90s. Ridiculous.
Losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
Let's get a move on. Entered my Discord server, my disco dance server. Right on. Thanks, man. Glad to have you. I have a place for putting up memes, and I'll try and get my my Discord bot set up soon.
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them.
Oh man. Not solitary. Oh. Oh, dude. I just needed supplies. Actually, I didn't need supplies. I didn't run out of ammo. Ha! Take that. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh, I got an A. That's not bad. I did not get the ace pilot, though. That makes me just a wee bit sad. He was probably up there fighting... Oh, hello. I got another nickname. Cool. I'm not going to be upset about that. Let me take a look at the time. What is the time right now? I may have to go ahead and call it quits for today. Yeah, I think I am. Because it is after 5 in the afternoon. I'm going to have to go soon to pick up groceries. So that is going to be frustrating. Anytime I have to leave the house when it's over 60 degrees outside is a bad day, but that's okay. We have adult stuff. I see you have troubles with Discord bots. Yes, I do. And if you have any tips or tricks that might assist me, please by all means let me know on the Discord. I'm gonna hop on there a little later today and see if I can get anything done with it. I'll fiddle with it a bit, and I will start. I haven't been doing it lately, but I'm going to start putting notifications up, or get the notifications through the bot maybe, so that people will know whenever I start streaming on Twitch, and that'll be awesome. And I appreciate all of you guys being here, by the way. Oh, it's 11 o'clock there? Okay, man, you get to sleep, but thanks so much for being here, and this goes for everybody in my stream watching right now, or in the future watching in a video on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you spending time with me and joining me for this little adventure, and this episode is now complete. You all have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Peace, and God bless.